episode is this, bro? This is 69,
She
67, 70?
hold on. I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell
It's
you.
been a minute. Yeah.
Nah,
Why you getting the number?
I
What
think
up?
it's 70. Nah, I'm gonna tell you
Oh,
for
yeah,
real.
the big 7-0.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
70. This is 70.
All right, all right. Welcome to the goddamn pod, niggas. I can't say that in the first. All right. Welcome to the pod, people. Episode 70. Goddamn, you know who it is, King Arthur in the building. Don't forget, y'all unify and thrive. Check out the website. Y'all know what time it is. We're getting to work. What up, Frank?
You don't know, man. You know what it is. Bunny Flacs here. Check out my websites. I got cyberbunny.com and lucidperspective.com. Lucid Perspective is the media company. Cyberbunny.com is the cyber training course uh in the works website, but check it out if you want to.
Yeah.
That's all. That's what I'm
Frank got that
about.
book coming up. They got to put pressure on you. Frank
Yes.
got that book coming.
I got like 45 pages. I try to write every day. Some days I miss. But I'm trying to get that out first quarter 2024. So at least by the end of March, published and done.
We
You
in
know what
there.
I'm saying? So I'm working.
Yeah. And if you're watching this, man, go ahead and subscribe to YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that good stuff, man. If you fuck with us, if you like this, let us know, man. Keep the show going. But we got the hometown homie today, man. My man, Dwight Nelson, man. What up with you, bro?
How you doing? Hey, what's going on with you? How you doing?
All right, got dang on. I met me and Dwight been in school together, but I just know he up north in Northern Virginia with me. You know what I mean? Doing that IT stuff. So we're gonna be a tech heavy episode. You know what I mean? So today we can start the question like we do every episode with what's your figuring shit out moment?
Joining the military, seeing the world, and understanding how big the world really is, and how many opportunity it is for it to get out there, man. It was amazing. 20 countries, friends from all over. Man, it opened my eyes to a lot of things, man. I understand, like, you put your mind to it, you can go where you want to be, do what you want to do, man. It was all worth it.
Right.
Yeah. Was you IT in the military or what?
Oh, yeah. 7 years, keyboard specialist, man. I get IT. I wish I took it more serious when I was in there, though, man. That's my
Right.
only downfall. When I was in there, doing other things instead of, taking the IT part serious. But still,
Spending
man,
money.
You just took the
money.
rate. Did the recruiter get you with that? Because that's what happened with me. The
Oh no,
recruiter
no,
sell it to
no.
you.
Also, my dad in the military as well, and I always like computers as well. So I got to send the ad rep test. Said, "Give me IT." I was going to go to the Air Force first, but the Air Force
Chair
they can
Force.
guarantee a rate. Hey, look,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Marines, the Army, you want to get shot at? I said, no, not preferably. So it was the Air Force or the Navy. So I ain't gonna hold you. So, but the Navy,
Hey, bro, it's enough shooting at people back at home, ain't it?
that's nuts, man. I live in DC now, so I see all the time, man.
Oh, dang.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That's
So
crazy.
what kind of tech you into now? What you doing now?
Jack of all trades, man. So I'm 1099 now, which means I'm self-employed.
Right.
I work with Ribbon Technology, which is my old company. So I'm an expert with their software and equipment. So right now, anybody that has Ribbon Technology, they can go there and I install it, maintain it, the operations. We got Stigit, so we got to harden it, a little database, Tableau visualization,
Did you say
Linux.
sticks?
Yeah,
My fault.
yeah, man.
He said sticks. Ah.
Cybersecurity guy, man. You know it's not going anywhere, man. Cybersecurity, as you said, man, your profession, it's never going anywhere, man. So yeah, you got to get with it. But yeah, I do it all, man. The whole life cycle.
That's dope. So do you do government contracts or you do like private sector?
Well, when I was with Riverbend for 7 years, I did government, military. I did banking. I did local government as well. But now, I'm telling you now, I do federal government right now.
Dope.
So yeah, I can do it all, man. But yeah, federal government now.
No, that's dope.
So how you get into that? Like after you left River, they would make you go into it by yourself.
Well, I didn't leave Riverbed voluntarily. We had
I
a
get
reduction
it.
of force. It was a reduction of force. So it was not just me. A few people in the company lost their job, and it was one of the most craziest things. I got a team invite. So link up. I saw I want to get a raise, probably a promotion. Wait for this money.
Damn, they dropped it on you like
know?
that. Oh wow, yeah.
And thanks. So I sent it in 8 o'clock. My old manager jumped in there, and then HLA jumped in there. I said, "Oh, what is this?" And then it went straight in. This your last day here, blah, 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 service package, blah, blah, blah. I was like, damn. I mean, 7 years and like out of nowhere.
Ain't it some shit though? Like they always ask for 2 weeks, all this time, but then when they do
Yeah.
it to us. It's just like 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's like it'll be nice if
Yeah.
you give you like a 2 week notice. Like, hey, in 2 weeks will be your last day. That's you can swallow that. You have a chance to fucking process shit. But yeah, that's crazy.
But I will say this though, since my company, the base San Francisco, I had some stocks and give me severance pay, which too bad. So I went on a little clear my mind the day of. Went to like Philadelphia, and then I booked some other travels. Spend some money to get my mind right. But
Dope.
how I got in the position was that I'm always learning stuff all the time. The customer I was working with, they're like, this dude is really doing this thing for the product. I did one of the biggest installs for the company at the time as well. And so there's no way we could lose this guy's knowledge and assets. Do what you do to get them. So luckily, some backdoor hand channels work, because technically I wasn't supposed to do this. But they said, we'll hire you directly. Forget your old company, we'll hire you directly. And yeah, it has been more money, my own boss, more tax, stuff like that. But man, it's a blessing.
Yeah, buddy. I think me and Frank talked about how our lives would have been different if we didn't do tech. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think you'd be doing if you, man, what would you think you'd be doing like if you weren't doing tech?
I mean, I don't know, man, but I'm always trying stuff. I'm always trying stuff. But tech, I'm not hardworking, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I can tell you that. Like working hard, sweat, stuff like that, I can't do it, man.
I can tell you,
mental, man.
But before I got into tech, I was in construction, and not like roads and streets. Like I was in like home renovations and stuff. Back breaking work, decks, fences, bathroom remodels, all that shit. I can't imagine. You asked that question. I'm thinking back, like, what was I doing right before that? I can't imagine. I mean, if I was still doing construction today, I don't know. I mean, I'd probably be all right.
Gross.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I probably would have tried to have my own company or something. I have no fucking idea. But I'm chilling right now, and I ain't complaining.
I tried my hand in construction. I remember I never forget this one. I was doing some brick mason work. And old buddy had me I was laying the bricks for the masons, right? I did like at least a whole row, like 30 bricks, dog. 30, like it took me like an hour. He came and was like, bro, I need you to move these bricks like 2 inches closer. I said, 2 inches, my dude?
Hey,
I'm out of here. And it was mid-July, bro. I definitely left and was like, there's no way I'm still doing this.
Was it because it was in the wrong place, or you were just laying it out for them?
I was laying it out for them, but they wanted a little bit closer. So they would have to, 2 inches was minuscule, bro. And I was like, there's no way.
That's some bullshit.
Push it, man. A little push like that.
Yeah.
He wanted to move this much. He said 2 inches.
For the rule out. But I always remember my dad was just like, bro, don't be out working all hard with your hands, use your head. And he wasn't the smartest guy, but it was something that he said when I was little that I always, what I mean, stuck with me. So
and also, man, being in the Navy, I did enough of that work already, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hard work, being out there, needle gunning, painting. I said, oh hell no. This is too much for me.
The Navy gonna work your ass too. Yeah, Navy work your ass.
For sure. Who you are, what rank you are, what they're gonna make you out there doing some work. Especially when you're lower rank, you out there get it in. So how
you gotta earn that pay. So how you feel about the evolution of tech now, right? So you got your own 1099 thing going on. How you plan on evolving that with the way tech going now?
Thanks.
Currently in currently in school right now. For AWS cloud, learning cloud, because everything's moving there. Like it's cloud cybersecurity, those two domains are huge. So I'm going to AWS cloud if I can get on cloud contracts, because they're moving fast as we speak as well. So hopefully get another contract or two. I work from home, so I got a lot of time on my hands. So fully remote, no office work, like a few years now. I got a lot of time on my hands. I get more contract, get some more money, man. That's the goal.
So your company is High Energy Solutions. So there's a company you own. What's your team like? What's like a day in the life of? And if you could talk a little bit about how you got started in that, like, did you just create the LLC, create the company, and just go out there and pitch services? Like, can you talk about that a little bit?
So what happened, man, so early when I got laid off, I was working on a major install, like multi-million-dollar install, and we were at the finish line, and then I got laid off, and the customer, man, they said this project he installed and maintained. We need this guy. So
Right.
one of the reseller, you know, the government how it works is no vendor can directly sell to the government. So like Chevy can't sell directly to the government. So the reseller is working with, they said, okay, we're gonna get you how much you want, blah blah blah. And so I gave them a flat rate number, and they gave it to me. So I got what legal Zoom, got my LLC started, got me a legal firm accountant, and then rocking and rolling.
Oh, okay. So they hired you. Oh, so they hired you directly, and you created the corporation, the LLC, to work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's dope. So okay, I see what you're saying. You're basically contracted.
So when you gave that number, did you wish you would have said something higher when they said yeah so fast?
Kind of, I mean, yeah, because I always go a little higher what I want already, but then I never realized, man, I should have went some higher as well every
Wait,
time.
did they say yes? Did they say yes too fast? Did they like stop, like give it a couple of days?
Said, "Is that what you make now?" I said, "I lied." I said $20,000, $25,000 more. I said, "Okay." Damn.
That was fast. That was fast. It's supposed to be, you're in the range when it's like a pause, or like they got to get back to you, or like if it's too quick, you went too low.
Let me see what I can do. No, damn, I know I messed up, but you know, it's like I said, I still make more than I'm making now. So I think it's a blessing and a learning lesson as well. But next time,
facts.
Time.
And you're a one-man team, or you got a team, or
one-man team, man, do my own thing.
no,
but I do work with other employees, you know, like the reseller. I do work with those guys directly, and they did pitch to me eventually. If I wanted to join their team, we can negotiate that. But I'm just playing the field right now to see like what it takes me for now, if I want to take the avenue or not, because being freedom, I like that.
No, that's facts.
Right. So would you plan? How do you plan on involving that, Jake? So you thinking about getting another contract? You think you just rock with them for a minute? Like you talking about getting employees?
Get my feet wet in this contract still, but I think I'm more contracts as well, because I have a few different ties in this area as well, with different universities and other places. So having that flexibility opens a lot of doors as well. I have contacts in multiple agencies, multiple departments. So another contractor too, you know, remote work and living in DC, man, is everywhere.
Yeah. No, that's dope. So you remote. I've been remote for like 10 years.
Man, stop rubbing it. Y'all got to stop rubbing it in, dog.
You used to be remote, bro. Why you let them play you like that?
They played the shit out of me, bro. They played me, but it's all right.
You go to office every day now? You like 5 days?
Nah, just 3 days. Just 3 days a week. But it's still like when I got hired, it was like, yeah, it's a hybrid two remote.
That's egregious.
When I got there, they were like, no, we straight hybrid. And I was just like, what you mean?
That's egregious how they do you like that, bro. I'd have been heated. But yeah, I've been remote 10 years. I can't look back. You know what I'm saying? Over 10 years.
I'm in between other, man, because I do miss the people part of it. You know, like that's one thing that does miss, like seeing faces, like there's no cameras on, we work at. You know, I forgot people look like sometimes, you know?
That's true. And doing the virtual meetings and the phone and the Teams it's not like being in person. But me personally, I don't really like people, so I'm straight. I can't complain.
I don't like them, but sometimes, you know, like I like joking and having fun, man. That stuff, you miss that part of it.
No, that's true. That is true.
I think it's clear that all three of us got the soft skills that some of the ITs don't have, right? We can communicate with people, and we can communicate with anybody. We can communicate with the directors, we can communicate with the shareholder, we can communicate with the customers, right? The end users. A lot of them ITs don't have that. Talk about how important that is when you're trying to do your own thing, right?
Okay, so funny story. When I first got hired with my old company, they hired me for this software called Net Collector. It's a software that scans the network and does perform on the network, whatever like that. But they gave me no formal training, technically speaking. So when I went to the customer, I know experience. I'll get back to you. I make sure I listened to what they wanted. Even I knew what I was doing. I wrote down what they wanted to do, how they wanted it, wrote my notes down. I got you, sir. And then make sure I follow back with those guys. It made me last there for so long, not knowing anything, but knowing I'm getting back to them, understand how to talk to those guys, man. It really saved me. It made me go in my career for that long as well.
No, that's huge. As communication is strong in that. So what can you talk about what you install? Like a bunch of servers, virtual machines, or is it top secret? We can't know about it.
No. Because the company, like if you look at Riverbed, they have lots of software, man, lots of applications. So I had 3 or 4 that I was like the expert on. So primarily was like network monitoring. Yeah, so network monitoring was my specialty for a while. So that software. That's it. Excuse me. What it does is SNMP, and it goes and clicks everything on your network, like all your routers, switches, blah
Right.
blah blah. What's going on, and then it analyzes like oversaturation, what's going on here, fix this, fix that, and to show them what's going on there and how to fix it. So I did it on a daily basis for a big customer, ISP, internet service provider, and it was a day-to-day thing, breaking stuff, fixing it, showing if you broke, aka DC, how the traffic would go here and there, and how much it would cost them. That's basically what I do for them. Yeah, in the background.
All right. No, that's dope. And you do that from the crib now? You just log into the servers and monitoring software?
I got like 10 computers back here somewhere. So like a customer or whatever, they get their own computer. So you just log into the VPN and log into the network directly. So
no, that's dope.
As long as it's not classified, I'm not going nowhere, no on site for nothing.
Right. Yeah, no, that's dope. It is now 2023, going on 2024. Why don't you have a VPN? Only for a limited time, go to piavpn.com/cyberbunny. You could get 83% off the PIA VPN. What is a VPN? VPN is basically software that's used to hide an end user information such as IP address, location, private data they may be transferring over the internet, identifiable information such as their devices they're using from being spied on, from hackers, governments, internet service providers, anybody out there who wants to steal your data for their own personal gain. That's basically what a VPN does. If you want to take advantage of this discount, go to piavpn.com/cyberbunny. Go there now, sign up, tell them I sent you, get your software, get it installed on your laptops, on your mobile phones, on your tablets, any device that connects to the internet, get it installed on there. Get protected, go now.
I've been telling people, talking to people about how easy it is to kind of translate into a tech, right? Even if they're doing something like mail carrying, right? They got IT that's gonna be needed, or even people who work at regular restaurants who do dishes. If they just delve into a specific skill or figure out what their job needed and try to learn it and try to implement it, man, they save their company so much money. They get paid so much money, but also they be learning a skill that they can take with them and go elsewhere. How easy it is, do you think it is for people to get in tech, or do you think everybody should get in tech?
Tough one, because it's not hard to get in tech, but it's also you got to make sure that what because it's so big now as well. What do you want to get into? What makes you have to enjoy it somewhat, because watching those videos all the time and it's always learning. You can never stop learning. Like it's never going to stop that part. So if you don't enjoy that part, it's not for you, man. Because it does get tiring, because it's a never-ending learning session, never-ending.
Right, that's facts. What would you say what was the very first thing? Like if you had 3 steps, you speaking to somebody that wants to get in IT, what is like the first 3 things you would tell them to do? Like certifications, degrees?
Certification, obviously, like especially we're from Virginia Beach, Virginia, DC area. The CompTIA Security Plus, that's one of the main certs that get you in the door. I've personally vouched for people that got that and they got the foot in the door as well. Because having that certification alone, they need that, they want that. Like we don't even have the array through the door. And then on top of that, I would say learn how to type, man. Like just understand the keyboard.
That's
If you do this stuff like that,
ain't nothing. Yeah, ain't nothing like trying to be there and you like doing this.
Second,
people look at you like, what the hell?
There was one more.
And I would say accountability partner. Somebody to keep you on your toes and make sure you're going to study it. Like, other party, like, let's learn this together. Let's do this together. Like, somebody's going to push you, because sometimes you're not going to want to read that book or read that chapter, or you have issues with learning that section. Ask somebody, or a mentor, even a mentor, somebody to help you get to where you want to go at.
Right. Yeah, no, that's dope.
Hey, you mentioned that Security Plus. I felt that thing 6 times, my boy. And so I was just getting jobs because I had experience, right? But then finding I was missing out a lot of jobs too, because I had a Sec Plus.
You got the degree though, right? I thought you had a degree.
I do have a degree. That's what I said. I was just getting jobs from being experienced. They had a degree, but once I got the Sec Plus, it's like way more valuable now, right? And then they paid for it and everything. And then also, y'all probably know back in the day, I was teaching kids how to type, right? Computer literacy. That was like my main thing with kids. Like, if you get comfortable typing on this thing, then the rest of it won't be so intimidated. You know what I mean? So, White, take us back to, when did you first fall in love with tech or get in computer life? Like, what do you think it was?
Blue Road. I still remember we had sort of football team grade, but we were playing Oregon Trail. We had a keyboard game.
Damn.
ASDF, man, like, yeah, I got this. And I always love, like electronics and lights and things just going, understand how things work. So started fourth grade, man, I've been, loving tech.
You said Oregon Trail, bro. That's goddamn. That's
And Frank, when you get into tech, Frank? When you started falling in love with it?
so it's weird. I think I've always been, but I think the jump off for real, like, so I was doing construction, I was in pizza delivery, I was working in supermarkets, like I was doing like a bunch of dead end jobs. Yeah. At the same time, 2 or 3 times, I held 2 or 3 jobs at a time. But I like computers and stuff. I knew about websites, HTML. I did it as a side little fun thing. It wasn't like I wasn't trying to get a job or whatever. But Navy recruiter got me. I don't know where he came from. It might have been when you first do the draft, or you gotta do the selective service shit or whatever. So my name got in the system. Navy recruiter got me. And he was talking to me, and we talked about the Navy or whatever. He sold it to me. He sold me the going to the Navy, do an IT, because we talked about interests or whatever. Yeah. So we talked about IT, and he was like, "Oh, for ITs, at that time they were doing like a $7,000 bonus. Well, once you sign, you do basic, you get out of ITA school, and then you get the bonus." I was sold on that. That was basically what it was like. Oh shit! Like the IT part was cool because I was interested in that because we talked. But he said $7K back then. $7K is fucking might have been $1 million fucking dollars to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let's go. I signed up, and then I got in the Navy to do IT. I learned about IT in the Navy. So that was kind of my jump off. But like I was saying, so at the time, I wasn't thinking of IT as a job or career choice. I was doing bullshit jobs.
Bonus.
You know what I'm saying? So I credit the Navy for that. And then then I got out, and then I got into government contracting or whatever. So and I never looked back. But yeah, that's 7,000, man. It was that bonus.
SRBs, man. I know SRBs.
They tricked me too, man. They gave me 15 bands, and I was like, I'll do whatever y'all want, dog.
15. Damn.
How many years you did?
Me, I was
reservist. I was just a reservist.
Oh, reservist? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't in that long. I got out on some medical stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, 7K, I was like, yo, let's go.
They tricked me, bro. They tricked me, man. I got into shore duty duty first. They said, "Oh man, you gotta try shore duty." So I said, "All right, let me go try shore duty." This shit sucks too, so I got the hell about it. I gave it a shot, man. But 7 years, bro. 7 whole years, that thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Who was it? My mom, she didn't know what she was doing back in the day, but I think she had some inkling. Like, so back in the day when PlayStation was, it was like Nintendo's or Dreamcast was jumping. When everybody was getting this stuff, she wouldn't put a damn layaway or computer on layaway for the boy. She said that thing was $600. And so I remember getting it, Jay, and I don't even know, bro. I was burning CDs to people back in the day. Niggas stole my goddamn CD book out of school, and I was tight. I stopped selling CDs.
Damn.
Goddamn.
Crazy.
You was burning music?
I remember,
what you using?
Yes, I was. Line-wide Bear Share. Yeah, I remember those days. Because I was one of the only people who weren't white who had access to it, right? Because she got me the computer instead. And then also, I remember the damn shit breaking, and I would have to print out my instructions to fucking fix it because I ain't had no internet. So I get on the internet for a little bit at night, print my instructions, and that's how I'm fixing my computer. You know what I mean? So mom, she did her thing. She didn't know what she did. You know what I mean? Like,
that's dope.
Shout out.
That's a fact.
Nah, that's dope.
Hi, I'm King Arthur, founder of Novel Views Tech, where we prepare children aged 10 to 17 for a future shaped by advanced technology. Our curriculum dives into fields like robotics, nanotechnology, quantum computing, and more. But what really brings learning to life are our bi-monthly, Exploring the Future of Technology, webinars, hosted by industry experts. These webinars aren't just lectures, they're interactive discussions that connect your child to the pulse of the tech world, creating a learning experience that goes beyond the classroom. We offer a money-back guarantee to ensure you're completely satisfied. Equip your child with the skills to not just adapt, but to innovate and lead in the future. Join us at Novel Views Tech, and let's build their future today.
That's dope. I think IT is not going nowhere. I think there's a lot of people that don't necessarily what's the word I'm trying to say? They don't really look at it as something that they can do. But I feel like people like us, we need to speak out more about it and like tell people like, yo, it is good careers out there. I mean, especially nowadays, entry level is paying way more than when I started. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for y'all, but like people starting out the gate 70, 80, 90, and I'm just looking like, what the fuck? I didn't start, I didn't have that shit. So it's definitely lucrative. It's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
On top of that as well,
Go ahead.
I was saying another thing that you can do as well. I'm in DC, but I'm pretty sure every city still has this as well. I go to UDC, which is a free community college for residents. They teach all kinds of Google courses, Amazon. I said Google, Amazon. They even advertise they have these courses they're giving out for residents for them as well. They get this, so it's free. So like search for stuff as well, man. Free courses on Google, Amazon, and then you go right through the door right there.
Yeah, we're in the information age. This is the thing. Like, the information is out there. All you have to do is have a desire to find it, to seek it. Yes, they got colleges and universities and paid courses, but there's also a lot of free shit out there. Tremendous amount of free shit. You could probably learn everything you need for these certifications, for these degrees, for free, right? And the information is out there, but you know, you got to have the moxie to go
YouTube
and find it. Yeah, I'm on YouTube all the time looking shit up, looking stupid shit up.
That thing, actually, we talking about that thing, like some of the smartest people in the world, actually, whatever, but we all still Google a lot of things, man. Like, you're never going to know everything, so it's okay to Google. Like, I Google all the time.
Yeah,
like,
I remember when I got in, old girl, the senior who was teaching me, she was telling me this shit was Google food. And I was like, yeah, bitch, that right there, Google food. Yeah, I mean,
like that ChatGPT, you know, all that stuff, man. Like,
oh my God,
so proud, man. But it's always a resolution, man. You can find it, man, at the click machine, man. It's always there.
Speaking of,
so
since you brought it up,
go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, speaking of ChatGPT and IA, is your job, right? Is network monitoring on the chopping block? Can you forecast if and when AI is going to start taking IT jobs from us? Is it something we got to work in tandem with, or is it something you feel like eventually 5-10 years is going to be a wrap?
Tandem for sure, but you know, I do a lot of research and articles. You know, the big wig is already, before this got bigger, they already put a warning saying basically they're concerned. This is Bill Gates and all the guys saying basically we are concerned about AI and for humanity if it's in the wrong hands. But we all know that money rules this thing. But not to go deep into that, but I will say that AI took in a lot of jobs already. Like the help desk, those rollover jobs, we have machine learning that can make tickets. So the help desk, I'm not calling guys anymore. I just push a button, it'll make the ticket, it'll do all things for me already. So a lot of rollover jobs are disappearing, man, quickly. But I will say, cybersecurity and cloud, there's still people that's going to be needed. I know there's people that make $200,000 a year. All they have to do is make sure this computer doesn't overheat, because AI, you know, it's all these servers running. Right. You know, just make sure to kill it if it ever go too much, man. So there are jobs out there, but it's definitely dwindling down for sure.
Yeah, no, it's facts. I've been hearing for years how they've been trying to, first off, I think cybersecurity is already complex with just humans, right? Because you may get inexperienced people in somewhere, they don't know what's going on. You got employee turnover, and then you got hackers, and you got 0 days, and then you got, you know, people not doing patches. There's all type of shit that could go wrong with the humans already. Now you add in AI, like people are trying to come up with AI solutions to do cybersecurity tasks, and it's like, bro, we can't even get the humans to do this shit, right? How you think AI is gonna come in and probably fuck shit up worse? You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of hesitation, which I think is warranted. You know what I'm saying, to try to bring an AI solution into a cybersecurity realm. But I don't know. I feel like there's some positions that are definitely safe for the time being. We don't see what the next 10 years look like. I don't know. I could be out of a job in 2034. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But
move on
I
to something
think,
else.
but like you said, some of the lower level jobs. So like, and I think when we talk about lower level jobs, we ain't talking about IT jobs. We're talking about the mailman. We're talking about the burger flippers, right? Because it's not. I promise you, there's going to be nothing for a mailbox to drive down the street, to put the fucking mail in the box and carry on. You ain't got everybody tipping that hoe over. You ain't got everybody stealing the mail no more. You know what I'm talking about? Now you ain't got to have 1,000 people walking on the street. right? They got the self-making the pizza jammy.
I was about to
pizza
say
maker. They got
pizza
They got the
delivery.
burger flipper.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like Amazon got the drone drop a package off at the door.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
man.
it's a new
But
world.
yeah, so I don't know, man.
But AI didn't know talk about as well, like about the fallout as well. You know, we're talking about the insider trading. There's an article about as well. They try to use AI for stock trading, but they try to tell the AI do not use insider trading. But AI is going to do what it does, and it's still doing against the rules and regulations. So the AI is going to do the best possibility. So you can't predict what it's going to do, so you can't control it. It's a very dangerous game.
If they got an AI thing out there doing stock trading, it's gonna try to be efficient as possible.
Correct.
That
right,
bitch
yeah.
is gonna turn up and it's gonna sell and buy at the right times for whatever it's gonna know what to do. These motherfuckers, this is crazy. I can't even stand stock. Don't get me started on stocks.
I just posted an article, I think, or a video I seen about how AI is like a worm eating itself. You know, snake eating his own tail. So basically, it was saying once you feed AI generated content, enough of its own generated content, it starts spitting out kind of gibberish or just making up stuff now that it's, you know, regurgitating because it ain't really consuming the right amount of information, right kind of information. So that's another issue that we probably dealing with. So people, it's space for you to get into it.
Garbage in, garbage out. Same thing. Yeah, garbage in, garbage. You feed it garbage, garbage in. That's true. Yeah, that's a big thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's major. Computers only smart as the user. That lesson right there. That is one of the biggest lessons I learned when I was in college. And she was like, "Computers only smart as the user." And I was like, "What? What you mean?" But you know, the more you get into it, the more you touch it. If the user ain't on that whole intelligent enough or got the wherewithal or experience, and then here you go. Just imagine how people about to be here talking out their ass because they reading what the AI spit out and the AI wrong as fuck.
I told my wife, she just logged into ChatGPT like 2 days ago. She made an account, she started using it. And I said, look, you got to be careful. Don't just take everything it says as fact or true. Like you'll get some bullshit in there. She was trying to do a resume or something. Lawyer got
caught with case. Yeah, lawyer got caught. Using articles, got caught, man. Man, it's not good, man.
And they got those AI detectors. Like you take input or whatever and put in, and it'll tell you if it's AI. Yeah. I'm like, first off, how does it know? That's what I'm like. I'm sure there's things it looks for, but like, is that really accurate? You know what I'm saying? Like if I type like my book, if I put my book in there, is it gonna spit it out and be like, this is AI? Or like, I don't know if it could tell as a human. Maybe I got errors, grammar issues.
I can say like this. I'm gonna call it. So you like turn it in. So basically, what it'll do, it'll scan a document for like it'll scan like this paragraph. This paragraph, basically this paragraph. They can tell the scan all your libraries, figure out not just like words, but like paragraphs. If it matches up, it's okay. It's likely this person got this from this source right here. If you don't quote it, they'll call you out on that stuff for sure.
Are you looking for a media agency that covers all the creative tasks that make a business successful? Lucid Perspective produces elegant, high-resolution graphics and logos, high-definition and 4K video, complete with treatment concepts and innovative editing. Lucid Perspective provides photography services such as fashion, advertisements, product or service, and aerial photography. We also help businesses build their brands from the ground up with complete campaigns that will make your business attractive to your target audience. We can bring your brand to the masses with our effective and strategic marketing campaigns to include sales funnels, eye-catching advertisements, breakthrough digital marketing through social media, and other digital avenues. Visit lucidperspective.com today.
I got a question for y'all. Where y'all think this thing going? Where y'all think IT is going? Do y'all think it's gonna be flying cars and hyperloops all over the goddamn place? Or you say yes.
Yes.
Honestly, I feel like we should have been there. We should have been there. They were talking about this in 2000. I'm an 80s kid. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. You were here, back then, flying cars by the year 2000. Here it is, it just turned 2024. We 24 years behind these fucking flying cars. Now they pumping them out now. Supposedly they got company, working on them.
In New York doing those like helicopter rides, stuff like that, those stuff like that. But yeah, they're not stopping, man. There's just no way, man.
I think the sky's the limit, but I also think like we are behind on the potential that we could have been. You know what I'm saying? There might be some suppression or something going on. Yeah, there's suppression.
There you go.
Suppression.
Frank,
you talk about Tesla. what Tesla was doing in the 40s, 50s. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a conspiracy show, but you know what
I
I'm
was about to say
saying.
we're still into the conspiracy show.
No,
We could
but
have
I
been
mean,
far,
like,
far gone.
correct, but the government, politics, government, they play a big role in a lot of those things because they don't want, not like a government, whatever, but I will say you don't want stuff in the hands of everybody for sure. Certain things you don't want everybody to have access to for certain reasons. And now I'm not trying to get political like that, but I do understand some of that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So I think I said it the other day on the other show, and I was just like, I don't understand how the world is so smart, and yet the human is so dumb, right? If the human is just the human as a collective is so dumb because, like, if all of humanity was as sharp as it could be, as fit as it could be, as unified as it could be, how much further along as a world could we be? And I ain't talking about a nation. I ain't even talking about a city or I'm talking about the whole entire world. If China, India, and America put their information and technology together to better humanity, Unify and thrive. Don't forget that shit, y'all. If they did that shit, how much better would the world be? How far along would we really be? Hunger,
that's facts.
right?
A lot better,
diseases. Yeah.
That's fact. Sometimes I think about my fault, and I'm actually writing something in my book about this topic that you brought up. We have recorded human civilization for how many thousands of years? At least 2,000, depending who you ask. We have all this recorded history, and you mean to tell me after all this time, we really don't have things like world hunger solved and poverty solved and wars solved and resources
homelessness.
Homelessness. We still have these problems, like, are still major issues today. Like, how have we have all this history and we don't have this shit ironed out? It's either A, we're dumb as rocks and we can't work together, or B, there's some type of suppression or of potential to where we have the solutions, we can implement them, but they're just not letting them thrive. You know what I'm saying? And I'm writing a chapter in the book about that, but it's like there's no reason we should be having these problems. You know what I'm saying? And that's me personally. I feel like we should be way beyond all this fucking shit that we deal with today. But
I'm with you, but live here. The main thing you forgot is greed.
That's true too.
It's going on forever. It's like forever. Like power and greed is an addiction, and like Elon Musk, the guy, like smart as he is, Tesla probably, but many times like Twitter. He took it to the ground. That's all in his pride, but he is so powerful and greedy. He didn't care. He can do it all and over again, So when you have greed involved, man, like the endless resources, they can do what you want, keep people down, suppress, man. So
yeah, greed.
You talk about greed.
The people at the top. I mean, yeah, like if there is solutions, and there's people at the top that are hoarding them for whatever reason. I don't know. Is it you hurting the world? We could be so done with these problems, but I don't know. Maybe AI will solve them. I don't fucking know. Maybe AI will make them worse. And you got to think about who's creating or who's programming the AI. You know what I'm saying? Well, what are they programming?
Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on the bias of them AI.
Yeah.
Because when I go looking for graphics with black folks, ain't nothing. That shit is disgusting.
It's about AI, man. We need capital because like NVIDIA and all those graphic cards, man, how expensive they are. And to run AI, you're gonna need some money behind you to get the big stuff, man. So like,
that's true.
Yeah, and they need to get into
and
it.
Another political moment in NVIDIA. And here you go. This ain't even the issue, right? But when China go pick up Taiwan, what I'm talking about? When China go take over their country, and who make the chips, and the world need the chips, and China said, no, they ours now. Now, who gonna be really greedy, right? What the greed gonna turn into then, right?
Yeah, but you're right. But one thing people don't know as well that America, we can make almost as much chips as well, and so there's backup plans for that. But if that does happen, man, I don't know. Who knows, man? Russia, Ukraine.
We probably got deposits. I mean, I don't know. What do we need? Cobalt, silver. What we need? Chips, silicone, all these things. I'm sure we got shit.
And then America went over there and they got the NVIDIA folks to start building a plant in Texas, right? So they can start building them here, right? So they really gonna let China walk in and take Taiwan over anyway. Because once they start building that when we started building our own chips. You know what I mean? So all right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I don't want to political about that because I said like also like so Ukraine, man, we can't afford we don't need no more of that, man. We don't need no more of that stuff, man.
Right. Someone should just
War
like
got to be
ask
the most.
AI.
War got to be the most
Stupid.
unintelligent shit to do. Like,
bro. Right. But think about this though. Who start the wars? It's never the people. It's not the people. It's never the people starting
that
the wars.
suffer. Facts.
You need somebody at the top who's at the top of the pyramid, makes the commands, and then you got your followers below that, and someone they have to follow orders because it's their job. You know, we diving into deep type of stuff here, but
I don't like war.
people,
but war is profitable.
That too, right? But the people of the countries that are in warring with each other, it never starts at the bottom. It always starts at the top. And those people don't have to go to war. The people at the top, they don't go to war. They don't send their people, their family, their friends to war. It's everybody
ain't
else.
Shot one bullet, ain't dodged one sword.
Nah, it is what it is. But I think we strayed away. How do we get to we talk about IT networks and
because that's what it's all. At the end of the day, that's what it's like. At the end of the day, like I said, we got all this technology at our fingertips. We got all this intellect in our brain, and we got all these people involved in the same thing. But somewhere down the line, it don't unify, and so that we ain't thriving. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna wrap this thing up, man. Hey, bro, we got one more question for you.
Okay.
What is one thing you're trying to figure out moving forward? Right.
That's a hard question. It's so much to learn. It's a therapy, man. I was like, one thing I'm trying to learn is it's a tough question to make more money, man, and more because all I'm trying to do more assets. I have a house.
That's dope.
Continue to learn the financial literacy, man. Because one thing I'm definitely lacking in, but man, understanding that, man, it's something I'm gonna keep getting into.
That's dope. You said financial literacy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn more about it. That's why I started doing taxes this year. I'm jumping in. I'm doing my own tax for the first time. Hopefully I don't fuck up. Hopefully the IRS don't come for me. Hopefully I get $500,000. They don't come knocking on my door.
Save some money though, man. Your record save some money though, man. For sure.
Oh, I put the wrong the reserve in the wrong place. My bad.
I'm trying to get like y'all trying to be a homeowner.
Nah, don't play with the IRS. I am not condoning tax evasion or tax cheats or any type of illegal activities.
Tax avoidance.
Any of that. No.
Expenses, man. Expenses.
Yeah, deductions. Yeah, that's all. I just put the deductions in the wrong place.
Spend your ass in the cell.
Nah, but that's what's up, man. This is a dope show. Thank you for coming through. We gotta stay in touch, man. Let us know. Hey, I'm down here. I'm remote. You know what I'm saying? If you got any job openings, you know what I'm saying? If it's part-time, holler at me.
Networking.
For sure.
Networking.
Yeah, for sure.
I got Network Plus, Security Plus, Linux. I got Pen Test Plus. I got CISSP. I got all. I'm straight.
You locked in. You locked in for sure.
Yeah.
Let me know. Quitting the Q at, man.
I told him to get in tech, dog. He ain't trying to hear me though.
Yeah. Q,
hey,
man.
Q, he listened to this. Hey, Q, if you listening, my man, tell him, Dwight. Go ahead, tell him.
Do it, man. You behind. Get in it, bro. Get in it, brother.
Bro, they starting entries like, bro, you can start 75 out the gate. I was making $10 an hour.
Go ahead.
One question. So if you don't have a clearance, one thing I've seen personally as well, don't be ashamed to get an escort job for these buildings. What I'm saying, I see people, they escort people in and they work for so long, they got their own clearance, and then now they're making twice as much money. Just getting their foot in the door, man.
Oh, damn right.
Clearance is
gold. Clearance is gold.
Especially like I said, if you already got experience in a particular field, if you 10, 12 years in, get you a little network A+, a SIT+, man, somebody can snatch your ass up out of the quickness. Yeah.
You know? Put the prize aside, get it for the door, man.
That was for you, Q.
We gonna holler at Q. We gonna get Q in this. Let's holler at him offline. Get him into tech.
Appreciate y'all, boys.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
You, bro.
Have
Unify, don't forget it, dog.
Yes,
Episode 70. We out.
Peace.